The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Shooting from left side for Orlando, Pyatt back to pass. And Pyatt fires down the middle of the field. That's caught by Allen in the open field. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone! And Lorenzo Allen, who's been silent the first two games for Orlando, gets free for a touchdown. Garcia right side, caught, touchdown. Taylor. What a drive for Queen City. Tyree loads of time. They rush just three. The pass to the end zone. Touchdown! Sparrows! It's Portis's first of the year.
It's the SFL live on Twitch TV.
Welcome to Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City on a beautiful afternoon in the Midwest state. The Renegades and the Orlando Intimidators meet for the sixth time in a rematch of the second SFL championship game and an undercard to Super Bowl 50 here on the SFL network. Hello everyone, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. Orlando, winners of two in a row, trying to get their second consecutive road victory against the Oklahoma City Renegades, who are trying to halt a three-game slide. The coin toss and kickoff is next.
Hey Troy, let's have a good one. Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us tails.
Tails it is.
We want the ball.
The visiting team have won the toss and select to receive.
So the Oklahoma City Renegades have the ball on the tee. Orlando gets the ball to start the game. Guido Trace, kick it! We're underway. And a deep kick 2 yards into the end zone. Isaac Perez will return it. Perez had his first career kickoff return last week. This one up to the Orlando 21-yard line. And we get our first look at Connor Pyatt.
First and 10 from 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at the 21-yard line for Orlando. And Pyatt drops to throw, and that pass is caught on the right side. Got a first down to the 33. Nice start for Nathan Chambers and the Intimidators. Connor Pyatt, 76.3 quarterback rating, 89 of 135, 906 yards, 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. The interceptions have been a big problem. Averaging 226.5 yards per game. First and 10 for Pyatt as Pyatt drops to throw. Dumps it short, he's 2 for 2. Lorenzo Allen with the catch and a pickup of 5. 2-2 Orlando, Oklahoma City 1-3. Here's a fun fact about this series. Obviously the two met in the second SFL championship game. Orlando won 42-24. In the 4 regular season meetings, the visitor has won all 4 times. Last time we were here in Oklahoma City, Orlando won 45-38 almost a year ago. 2nd and 5 at the 38, handoff to Parker, and Parker is wrapped up inside at the 40. It'll set up the first third down of the game for the Intimidators. Oklahoma City in the home, dark green helmets, the green jerseys, and the brown pants with gold and yellow numbers, golden, yellow, and green socks. Orlando in the road, white helmets, gold jerseys, black pants, white numbers, and blue and white trim. 3 receivers. It's going to be a handoff to Parker late. Parker's got a first down. to the 45-yard line, a 5-yard gain as the middle opened up. Good blocking there by the Intimidators to move the chains. Zach Parker this season, 92 carries, 459 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry for 3 touchdowns, 114.8 yards per game, and had his best outing of the season against Dallas, over 200 yards last week. 1st and 10 at the 45. Pyatt back to pass. Against a 4-man rush, Pyatt dumps it short. Pass complete, but just for a 2-yard gain. Cam Michael comes up to make the tackle. Starting stars on offense for the Orlando Intimidators. Quarterback is number 15, Connor Pyatt, 6'2", 225. Running back is Zach Parker, number 35, 6'1", 217. Receivers, Lorenzo Allen, 44, Nathan Chambers, 16, and Isaac Perez, 36. 2nd and 8 at the 47, 2 receivers to the far right side. Pyatt back to pass, and Pyatt fires to the right, wide open. First down to the Oklahoma City 43, and Pyatt's off to a solid start. 2nd consecutive catch for Orlando's tight end, and it'll bring up a first down into Oklahoma City territory for the first time. A.J. Hawkins with the reception.
First and 10 from 42 yards.
1st and 10 of the 43, Oklahoma City looking for an opening drive stop. Pyatt back to pass again, and Pyatt's pass caught. There's a late flag. I believe Allen was the intended receiver and the man who made the catch. About a 9-yard pickup. Let's get the call.
Pass interference, number 29, defense. The ball is placed.
Penalties on Isaac Holt. That'll be an automatic first down. Isaac Holt this season, 20 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a tackle for loss. Every star defender on this Oklahoma City Renegade team has an interception so far this season, except for Buck Lawless, who leads the team in tackles with 41, 6 behind the line. 1st and 10 at the 35 now. After the first penalty of the game, split backs for Pyatt and the Intimidator offense. Hand off to Parker, and Parker gets 4 before being wrapped up by a couple of Renegades with 7:45 to go in the first quarter.
Number 54 with the tackle.
Orlando, if they improve to 3-2, would be in a 2-way tie for 2nd place with Carolina, who beat them opening week on a game-winning field goal. 2nd and 6, handoff to Parker, and Parker is stood up in the backfield. That's Lawless. Lawless's 7th tackle for loss this season. In 5 games, that leads all players playing in this game. Reese Walsh has 5, and Tank Savage has 5 coming in. 3rd down and 7 at the 32. We have 49-yard field goal for Orlando's non-star kicker. Out of the shotgun for the first time today, Pyatt with 5 in the box. They rush just 3 over the middle. That pass is caught. That's a first down to the Renegade 25-yard line. Billy Joe Casper makes the tackle, but Isaac Perez gets his first catch of the day. Orlando has taken over 4 minutes off of the clock here on their opening drive. And Oklahoma City is going to challenge that Orlando got the first down. An early challenge here. Let's take a look. Worth another look. Perez coming in on a slant. Second look's going to be our best. Did Casper prevent the first down? Ooh, he might have. That could be a really good challenge by OKC. Let's get the call.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The home team will not be charged with a timeout. 4th down.
That's a 4th down. Now will Orlando elect to go for it here early in the game. 4th down and inches. It looks like they are going to go for it. Transcorp on their feet early in this one. Parker in the backfield on a 4th and inches at the Renegade 25. Perez with, or Pyatt with 20 on the play clock. Trying to go hard count. Oh, Oklahoma City jumped offside, and Parker got the first down. Pyatt pulled the old okey doke on him, and Orlando's drive is going to continue.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 72, defense.
Second penalty of the drive
First down.
accepted by Orlando as Oklahoma City starts a bit undisciplined. Myslinski was the man to jump offside.
First and 10.
First down and 10 at the 20. Pyatt goes out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 2 to either side. Just outside of the red zone is Orlando. 3-2 defense, Pyatt back to pass. Pyatt deep shot left side, the pass knocked away by Cam Michael. First incompletion of the drive for Connor Pyatt, a drive that has taken almost half of the first quarter. It'll bring up second down and 10 for the Intimidators.
Second and 10.
Cam Michael this year, 21 tackles, 2 interceptions, but 55 return yards, leads all defenders on the Renegade team. Also has 512 kickoff return yards. Handoff to Parker, and Parker has wrapped up a 3-yard pickup. We'll set up a third down and 7 and continue to roll the clock. Kyle Walsh has a game break update. San Francisco, Queen City from Buffalo. Kyle, what you got?
Parkey Tool takes his first carry of the day, spins off a tackle and sees nothing but green grass in front of him to put the Queen City Corsairs up on the Bulldogs 7-0. I've got the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Who do you guys got? Back to you, Cam.
Third and 7.
I have to agree, Kyle. I think the Broncos are gonna squeak it out. I thought Panthers all week, but I just got a funny feeling about it. I would rather the Panthers win, honestly, but Ramos Lynn's a big Bronco fan. That pass caught over the middle. Lawless knocks him down immediately and prevents the first down from happening. Perez on the catch, but Lawless, the immediate tackle, and a 6-minute drive will end in a field goal attempt. A 31-yard field goal for Orlando. And the kick for the Intimidators is good. 4:51 to go in the first quarter. Officially marked 30 yards. Orlando 3, Oklahoma City nothing off the leg of Nate Fleming. Now, Oklahoma City's offense is the more interesting story coming in. They have really struggled establishing Pete Bruschi, averaging just 94 yards per game, 4 touchdowns in 4 games. Joseph Redfeather's interception issues have returned, 8 on the season. Can Oklahoma City's offense turn it around today? We'll find out. Michael from the 11-yard line on the return, past the 25 and past the 30 to the 32 with 4:47 remaining in the first quarter. Joseph Redfeather, 72.3% quarterback rating, completing 69.6% of his passes, 96 of 138, 884 yards, 4 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. The yards have not been the problem, averaging 221 yards per game passing. But getting Tiberius Bovine has been an issue. He's 4th on the team in receiving with 11 catches despite his hefty paycheck. First and 10 at the 32. Redfeather will pass. Deep drop back, fires down the middle. It's caught. First down to the 43, an 11-yard pickup for the Renegades, and that's good signs that Redfeather is on point. Starting offense for the Oklahoma City Renegades. Quarterback number 12, Joseph Redfeather, 6'5", 242. Running back is Pete Bruschi, number 34, 6'2", 220. Wide receivers are number 87, Austin Skolander, number 84, Johnny Bierme, and the tight end is number 89, Tiberius Bovine. First and 10 at the Renegade 43. Bruschi is the lone man in the backfield with 3 receivers to the left. Redfeather back to pass again. Redfeather's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked for a 6-yard loss. Blitz up the middle from Reese Walsh, who has really picked it up as of late. Walsh had an interception return that nearly ended up in a touchdown for Orlando last week. And Redfeather stood no chance. It'll bring up second down and long for the Renegades.
Second and 15 from 37 yards.
2 receivers, 1 to either side. Bierme is at the bottom of the formation. Redfeather back to pass on second and long. Again, Orlando brings another blitz, and the pass is caught by Bovine. to the Orlando 41 for a first down, Renegades. Orlando brought the heat, and Bovine was all by himself. Kedrick Watkins makes the tackle. But a nice start for Bovine and the Renegade offense. Red Feather is 2 for 2. Two receivers to the left side. Brewski is in the backfield, and Orlando jumps offside. Free play for Red Feather, swings it out to Brewski. Brewski's got some space past the 35, and Brewski got a first down, pickup of 11 yards. Penalty will be declined, and the Renegades move the sticks again.
Neutral zone infraction, number 91. Defense, the penalty is declined.
Ball on the Orlando 30. Still coming out with the passing mentality is Oklahoma City. But Red Feather looking cool and calm here on the opening drive, 3 for 3. 2 in the backfield, 2 receivers, short left side. Red Feather doesn't like the play, he's going to change it. 5 down linemen for Orlando. 8 in the box overall. Hand off to Brewski, left side. Brewski's got some blockers inside the 20. Spins off a tackle, first down, OKC to the 19. Brewski's first carry goes for 11, and the Renegades are in the red zone. Brewski spinning off of A.J. Lacoste. Some fresh legs for Brewski, just 77 attempts, averaging less than 20 carries per game in the Renegades' 1-3 start. 3 receivers all to the right side, ball on the left hash. Brewski, the lone man in the backfield, 6 in the box, and 8 on the line of scrimmage. 7 on the line of scrimmage. Check that for Orlando. Red Feather back to pass on 1st and 10. Flips it out right side, nearly intercepted. Coming up to make the play. Orlando knocks that away. And Red Feather just didn't see the defender coming up to swat the ball away. First incompletion of the day for Red Feather.
2nd and 10.
There's a look at Bierme, 3rd on the team, 19 catches, 190 yards. That's actually 2nd on the team, 2 touchdowns. That's tied with Skolander, the top all receivers for OKC. 2 receivers for Red Feather, back to pass on the 2nd and 10. Flips it out to Brewski. He's got some space inside the 15. Brewski's got a first down at the 8-yard line. Pete Brewski's 2nd catch of the drive, and he is making some people miss in the open field. And that's healthy to see for Oklahoma City, as Isaac Wallace and Watkins both had a chance at Brewski and couldn't bring him down. Brewski's had some trouble in the open field breaking tackles. It's not looked like the same running back that we saw over the first few SFL seasons, but a really solid drive here to start. 1st and goal at the 8. Both offenses have moved the ball here in the first quarter. Flip out to Brewski. Brewski is going to be stood up this time. Orlando was ready for it. Just a gain of 1 yard. Set up 2nd down and goal from the 7. Some news for the San Francisco Bulldogs. Dwayne Drew will be taking over the offensive coordinator duties in San Francisco starting next week with their big spotlight game against Minneapolis. Colin Northrup remains the defensive coordinator. 2nd and goal at the 7. Brewski takes a carry, and the block couldn't hold on the outside. Reese Walsh somehow gets a hand on Brewski to trip him up, and it'll set up a 3rd down and goal at the 6. Walsh's 2nd tackle. Reese Walsh, 3rd on the team with 27. 5 tackles for loss, has a sack, has a fumble recovery, and an interception, filling the stat sheet. Returned that fumble for 37 yards last week. Back to pass. Red Feather on 3rd down and goal. Fires back of the end zone. The pass tipped up in the air and incomplete. Triple coverage on Tiberius Bovine, but nobody was open. And like Orlando, Oklahoma City's opening drive will end in a field goal attempt. Guido Trace out to kick the field goal. Trace is a perfect 10 for 10 on the season, kicking as long as 51.
6-yarder.
This is a chip shot from 23 yards away. Field goal from 23 yards out on the left hash for Trace. And that's worth 3 for Oklahoma City. Intimidators 3, Renegades 3 as both teams get on the board on their opening drive. Like the league on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all at /Simulation FL today. Two yards deep in the end zone, Isaac Perez on the return, and Perez picks up about a 23-yard return up to the 21-yard line, and Trace doing a good job of knocking a couple kickoffs back in the end zone here in the opening quarter. Running in place is trending. First and 10 at the 21.
First and 10 from 22 yards.
Connor Bryant will start out of the shotgun with Parker to his right. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Handoff, Zach Parker, and Parker doubled up by Lawless and company, picks up just 1 yard. Jacoby also there to make the stop. The Oklahoma City defensive stars at linebacker number 63, Buck Lawless. Cornerbacks are number 21, Cam Michael, and number 29, Isaac Holt. The strong safety is number 49, Tank Savage, and the free safety is number 45, Billy Joe Casper. Casper and Michael, 2 originals. They've been with the franchise all 6 seasons. Parker takes the handoff. It'll set up a 3rd down and 5. That may be the final play of the first quarter. End of 1. Each team's had the ball once, and Orlando is currently on their 2nd drive. Intimidators 3, Renegades 3. This is the SFL Network. So we talk about the originals of this franchise. Pete Bruschi and Cam Michael are the lone 2 remaining. For Orlando, Zach Parker, an original of this team, as is Isaac Perez. Sling pass down the field, knocked away by Tank Savage. It's 4th down. These 2 teams part of the first SFL season. So it's a legacy game, if you will. Rodney Woods, former member of the New York Knights. Lorenzo Allen, former member of the New York Knights. A lot of 6-year veterans on these squads. AJ Lacoste, same thing. Stephen Lambert has also been with Orlando all 6 of the Intimidators seasons. It's fun to see which guys end up sticking around. Snap a little off to the punter, but he gets it away cleanly. Michael back to return from the 33-yard line. Has space. Cam Michael past midfield. 40. Cam Michael on the punt return is going to be tackled at the Orlando 21-yard line. Nearly had our first punt return for a touchdown this season as Oklahoma City enters scoring position. Everybody got blocked. And was that was the punter who finally made the tackle. Cam Michael coming into the game. Just 53 punt return yards. May have had that or just a little under on that return. 1st and 10 at the 21 of Orlando. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather fires right side, pass tipped. Oh, nearly caught. Renegade receiver had a chance at it, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Renegades with a improving to 2 and 3 would just be a game and a half behind Houston for the division lead. Despite the 3-game losing streak, they would certainly be in it. Orlando trying to keep pace with Tallahassee. Both teams 2 and 2 in the South. 2nd and 10. Red Feather back to pass. Wide open is Tiberius Bovine. It's a 1st down to the 9, a pickup of 12. Stephen Lambert on the stop, but it's Bovine's 2nd catch of the first half. Bovine was all alone on the left side. Coming up Monday night, a big game in the Coastal Division. The 1-3 DC Dragons take on the 1-3 NYC Sailors. The winner will be tied with Baltimore atop the division as Pete Brewski breaks off a tackle and gets to the 4. It's also a rematch, or not a rematch, but friends becoming foes, I guess you could say, as the former coordinator, defensive coordinator of the DC Dragons is now the owner of the NYC Sailors. Should be a lot of fun, plus regional action, Dallas at Santa Fe and Tallahassee at Houston. That's all coming up Monday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on the SFL Network. Hand off to Pete Brewski, and Brewski fighting for the end zone but won't get there. 20 yards on 5 carries here in the first half. It'll set up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Lambert with his 2nd tackle in the last 3 plays. Third down and goal from the 1. Can Oklahoma City punch it in? Hand off Brewski on a stretch, and Brewski got in the end zone! Touchdown, Renegades! Took a little bit. Looked like Brewski was in initially, but had to sidestep a block, and the Renegades take the lead for the first time today. Extra point for Guido Trace. That's good. Orlando 3, Oklahoma City 10. If you missed Thursday night's action, Louisville ran away from Carolina 40-28. Minneapolis took care of Baltimore 41-24. 3 straight losses for the Crabs, but still lead that division. Sioux Falls knocked off Cleveland 42-23. Cleveland, like Baltimore, started 2-0 and have lost 3 straight. The Vipers have lost 3 straight at home. 0-3 at home, 2-0 on the road. Cleveland next week hosts NYC. They beat the Sailors already this year 20-10 in New York City. 1st and 10 at the 25. As Pyatt hits a wide open Lorenzo Allen for an 8-yard gain. I should say that's Cleveland's Week 7 opponent. Cleveland in Week 6 hits the road for the first time since Week 2. Pickup of 8 for Allen, 2nd and 2 at the 33.
Let's go. 2nd and 2.
Three receivers for Orlando, 2 to the left side. Parker in the backfield. Parker takes the handoff, and Zach Parker gets a stiff arm and another. Parker refusing to go down. Gets a first down to the 42. As we take a look at the early running back comparisons, both pretty even, but Brewski's got the touchdown, and that's the difference.
First and 10.
First down and 10 at the 42-yard line. High formation for Orlando. Pyatt back to pass. Going to flip it downfield. Pass caught by Allen. A diving attempt made successfully at the Renegade 43. And Orlando is back into Oklahoma City territory. Renegades scored on their first 2 possessions. Orlando had a field goal and a punt on their first 2 possessions. Looking sharp here on the 3rd.
First and 10 from 32 yards.
Three receivers. Hand off Parker. Parker smashing people up the middle. That is some good smash mouth football right there. Picks up 6.
yards on the play. Number 72 with the tackle.
Yes, it is a happy football Sunday indeed.
2nd and 4. Ball up the
Thanks for everyone who were able to be here today on a Super Bowl Sunday. We got some good action going on around the league. Back to pass, Pyatt on a 2nd and 4. Pyatt over the middle. Oh, it's off the hands of the intended receiver, and it's incomplete, nearly picked off. Hawkins, who had 2 catches in the first quarter, can't hang on. Sets up a 3rd down and 4. Kyle Walsh is another update from Buffalo. What you got, Kyle?
The Corsairs are methodically picking apart the Bulldogs' defense, ending a long drive with a touchdown pass to who else other than Brock Studwell, who seems to show up in big moments against the Bulldogs. Remember the overtime stiff arm? Let's send it back to OKC.
I do remember that overtime stiff arm. That was pretty incredible. A classic game between the then New York Knights and San Francisco Bulldogs. A rare SFL overtime. 3rd down and 4 at the 37 for Orlando. Pyatt back to pass all day, and Pyatt finds a wide open man in the middle of the field to the Oklahoma City 29. That's Hawkins redeeming himself for his 3rd catch of the first half, and Orlando will continue to move the ball down the field. Both teams been pretty good on 3rd down here in the first half.
1st and 10. Ball up the 28-yard line.
High formation, Pyatt back to pass. Pyatt flings it outside, and a lot of room on the left side, and an 8-yard gain. Michael and Casper combined for the stop, but Garrison makes his first catch of the day for Orlando. And both offenses, nothing flashy, very methodical here in the first half. That drive that Queen City just scored on was a 16-play, 90-yard drive, I believe. Second and 2 at the 21, back to pass. Pyatt flips it outside, caught, but short of the first down. Dangerous pass. Perez makes the catch. Michael was on the coverage, but while Cam did not get the interception, he did hold Perez to just a 1-yard gain. 3rd down and 1. These 2 quarterbacks have combined for 18 interceptions in 16 quarters of work so far this season. No picks here in the first half. 3rd down and 1. Pyatt over the middle, caught, first down to Perez at the 10. Both teams incredibly efficient offensively, and it's marked just outside the 10-yard line, so they can get a first down inside the 1. Coming up at the half, unfortunately, we've had some issues with Louisville and Carolina, so we've been unable to get the highlights from Thursday night rear end to go, but we'll have analysis of Orlando and Oklahoma City coming up on the SFL Update halftime report. Pyatt back to pass over the middle, pass caught for a touchdown. One receiver thought the football was his. Chambers knew who it was going to. And Orlando answers Oklahoma City's touchdown with one of their own. Chambers tightly guarded by Cam Michael, but a perfect pass from the rookie. A well-played first half here at Transcorp Stadium. Extra point for Fleming is good.
The extra point is
Orlando 10, Oklahoma City 10. Let's take a look at the Teal Conference standings. Louisville is atop the standings. The logo is wrong. I apologize for that. Houston 3-1. Carolina is 3-2. Orlando and Tallahassee battling for 4th, both 2-2. Dallas, Oklahoma City, Santa Fe, all 1-3. Cam Michael back to return the kick from the 6-yard line. Michael already a big punt return today to set up that Renegade touchdown. 1st and 10 at the 26.
First and 10 from 26 yards.
First down for Oklahoma City, a fresh drive, trying to make it 3 for 3 in the first half. High formation, 2 receivers. And the handoff will go to, it won't go to Brewski. Red Feather couldn't even hand the ball off. Another sack for Orlando, their second of the afternoon. Man, they got a big push up front.
Let's go. Second and 13.
This brings up second down and 13. Brewski may have had some room to run there on that play. Orlando all over it. Line shifts from left to right. Back to pass, Red Feather on second and long. Pump fake, deep shot down the field. It's intercepted at the 45-yard line. Orlando on the return past the 35. Orlando past the 20. 10. Rodney Woods all the way down to the 6-yard line. And not only have Joseph Red Feather's interceptions been poor this year, but the returns following the interceptions have been what's killed Oklahoma City. Looking for Skolander deep, and Rodney Woods nearly took it back all the way as Orlando turns this game on its head. The first mistake by either team. 9 carries, 32 yards in the first half for Zach Parker. Out of the shotgun, Hyatt hands it off to Parker. Parker with a head full of speed, head full of steam, feet full of speed all the way to the 1-yard line. Second and goal. For Red Feather, that was interception number 9 on the season in 5 games. But all have been recent. Only had, I believe, did not throw an interception in the first 2 weeks of the season, so that's 9 picks in the last 9 quarters. Second and goal for the 1. Parker takes the handoff, bounced off a tackle, and then another. Parker trying to get in, and Oklahoma City was having none of it. Tank Savage and Buck Lawless come up with the stop. What a monster goal line stand by the Renegade defense. Transcorp Stadium trying to make some noise. Third and goal from inside the half-yard line. 2 in the backfield. Handoff to Parker, and Parker got in on a hurdle of a defender, and a touchdown to Orlando. The Intimidators turn Joseph Red Feather's interception into a score and have regained the lead for the first time since going up 3-0.
Number 5 is back for the point after. Number 4 on the hold.
Fleming will come out for the extra point, and Oklahoma City's got to shake it off. They've been unable to hit Skolander at all in the first half. In fact, Skolander and Bierme do not have a catch in this first half. Bovine and Brewski getting more of the love this week, which has been part of the problem for the Renegades. So in that sense, Oklahoma City has done a better job of getting their stars involved. That was an important interception by Rodney Woods. That is Woods' 4th on the season, the team's 8th. Rodney Woods leads the team in tackles with 33. That's pretty impressive. Out of a free safety from the 8-yard line. Cam Michael on the return. Michael past the 30, nearly broke another one. And Oklahoma City will start from the 31-yard line. Austin Skolander is the team's leading receiver, 28 catches, 300 yards, and 2 touchdowns, averaging 75 yards per game. 3 receivers for Red Feather with Brewski in the backfield. First and 10 at the 31, and Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather fires short left side, caught for a 6-yard pickup to Austin Skolander, his first catch of the day. Pyatt 99 and Joseph Red Feather 74 yards here in the first half. Second and 4. It's important for any team to pick up some good yardage on first down, and they did that, or just that, with that 6-yard pass. Same formation, press coverage here from Orlando. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather deep drop back, fires deep, and he's got a man! Caught inside the 25 down to the 21-yard line. Pass caught by Bovine for a Renegade first down. Red Feather's big problem this season has been underthrowing his receivers, and that was a perfect spiral down the field. First and 10 to the Intimidator 21-yard line. Again, 3 receivers for Red Feather. Going to throw again. Red Feather going to the end zone. The pass is knocked up in the air and picked off in the end zone. Reese Walsh has done it again. Back-to-back weeks with an interception for Reese Walsh. Looking for Bovine. Watkins tipped it up in the air. And another Oklahoma City turnover dooms the Renegades. Now it's up to their defense to not let this get away from them here at the end of the first half. 3 receivers, split backs for Pyatt and the Intimidator offense that has looked quite efficient in the first half. Parker takes the handoff, picks up 5, and is corralled by Savage and Casper, I believe. 2nd and 5. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Orlando 17, Oklahoma City 10. This is the SFL Network. .13.3 rating. 2nd down and 5 at the 25. Hand off again to Parker. Parker wrapped up immediately, just a 1-yard gain. Oklahoma City all over the trap call. Will set up a 3rd down and 4. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. If the Renegades can get a stop, we'll see if they use one of their timeouts. This Transcorp crowd has been loud today. They understand the significance of this game. Team travels to Louisville 4-1 next week. Pyatt low snap, 3rd down and 4. Pass caught but short of the first down, and going out of bounds is Chambers, which saves Oklahoma City a timeout. Clock stops with 1:30 to go, and Cam Michael back to return the punt. That's a smart play if Orlando can move the chains. But a foolish play by Chambers, going out of bounds and also not getting the first down. Michael back to return. Michael from his 32, and no room this time at the 34-yard line, but Oklahoma City has 1 minute and 21 seconds to work with. Down just 7, and the interception in the end zone by Red Feather does not hurt the Renegades.
Let's go.
Still all 3 timeouts for either side. And off to Brewski to start the drive. Brewski lost 3 yards. Trying to get Brewski going, and Orlando not fooled at all. Red Feather back to pass on a 2nd and 13. Deep shot down the middle. Got a man! Bovine first down to the Orlando 40 and a timeout. Bovine all over the field. And he made this catch. Look at this. Just in the nick of time, turns around to make a beautiful snag. Just outside of field goal range. Trace as long as 51 this year. He's 11 for 11 kicking field goals. Skolander and Bierme. Bierme still without a catch to the top of the screen. Plenty of time for the Renegades. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather fires down the middle again. Pass caught by Skolander to the Orlando 21 first down. Red Feather staying aggressive despite the mistakes here in the second quarter. From the 21, Red Feather in trouble, sacked for the third time in the game. That was Robert Bose. 2nd and 15, 40 seconds to go. Still 2 timeouts for Oklahoma City. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather fires down the field, pass knocked away and incomplete. Watkins with his 2nd pass defended in as many drives. Pass intended for Skolander, and it'll set up an important 3rd down. Third and 15. It's so important for Oklahoma City to get points out of this drive. Should have had points on the previous drive. Red Feather threw it away. 3rd and 15, 3 receivers to the right. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather fires to the back of the end zone, and it's overthrown and nearly intercepted again. A rare overthrow by Joseph Red Feather. Skolander did his best to go after it, but Trace will come out for a field goal. Roderick Kelly has been active today as Skolander, a double move. Nearly came up with a monster catch, but just out of the reach. Watkins had another chance at it. That's his 3rd pass defended of the first half.
Number 3 is back to attempt a field goal from 25.
So Trace trying to make it 12 for 12 in his rookie season, a 42-yard attempt. Yard kick from the left hash for Guido Trace. He is automatic. That kick is good. And Oklahoma City avoids a scare. Could have been down 24-10 after back-to-back interceptions by Joseph Red Feather. Instead, trail just 4, 17-13. And Nathan Chambers going out of bounds ends up costing Orlando as the Renegades score in the 2-minute offense. Trace has the ball on the tee. Perez back to return. Trace smacks it deep. Just to the 2-yard line. A slight breeze today in Oklahoma City. It's an absolutely perfect day. 56 degrees and sunny. Perez up to the 24. Both teams must stay vigilant in the last 20 seconds. 3 timeouts for Orlando, 3-2. Check that for Oklahoma City.
1st and 10 from 24 yards.
Pyatt's out of the shotgun. Will Orlando go aggressive or conservative? They will hand it off to Parker, and Parker picks up 2. Cam Michael on the tackle along with Isaac Holt. Parker averaging 2 yards per carry, under his season average, just 3.1 in the first half. That's the final play of the first half. Orlando 17, Oklahoma City 13. Give us a couple of minutes and we'll break down the first half of Orlando and Oklahoma City. This is the SFL Network. It's halftime from Oklahoma City. Orlando 17 and Oklahoma City 13. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Orlando 47 rushing yards, 101 passing yards, totaling 148. 9 first downs, 5 for 8 on third down percentage, 0 turnovers, and 13-32, just dominating time of possession. For Oklahoma City, just 16 rushing yards in that first half, 163 passing yards to total 179. 9 first downs as well for Oklahoma City, and they faced just 3 third downs, converting one of them to turnovers with a time of possession of 7:55. Connor Pyatt in the first half, 14 of 17 for 101 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, very efficient. For Oklahoma City, it's been all Tiberius Bovine, 4 catches for 106 yards in the first half. Bovine had just 190 receiving yards in Oklahoma City's first 4 games. Orlando 17, Oklahoma City 13. The second half from Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City comes your way next. This is the SFL Network.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure never to miss a moment of the action by following our channel on Twitch. This has been SFL Halftime Update. Enjoy the second half.
Are set for the kickoff. Abrams back on the return.
Start of the second half, Orlando kicks to Oklahoma City, and a short kick only to the 15-yard line, and Cam Michael up to the 32. Nice kick coverage, however, by Orlando. Oklahoma City down just 4 at the half. As mentioned in the first part of the broadcast, these teams have met 4 other times in the regular season, and all 4 times the road team has won. Oklahoma City trying to buck that unusual trend. Back to pass, Red Feather to start the second half, hits Brewski, and Brewski picks up 1, maybe 1.5. A.J. Lacoste on the tackle. Lacoste kept Skolander quiet in that first half. It's surprising, just under 20 rushing yards for Oklahoma City. They have not been able to get Pete Brewski going at all in the running game. 2nd and 9 at the 33. They go empty set this time for the first time today. 3 wide receiver set. 7 in the box, Red Feather back to pass. Quick drop back and a throw to the sideline. That is a 3-yard pickup. Red Feather 167 yards now, and Brewski is the man to make the catch. It'll set up a 3rd down and 6 as Oklahoma City tries to avoid a 3 and out to start the second half.
3rd and 5.
2 backs, 2 receivers for Red Feather on a 3rd down and 6. Red Feather to pass for the 3rd straight time, fires it short, pass caught, and Orlando keeps them from moving the chains. 3 and out for Oklahoma City on 3 completions for Red Feather. Long made his first catch of the day, and it'll set up a 4th down and 2. And the Renegades, I believe, are punting for the first time today. Julio Merle is their punter, 6'1", 205. Merle trails Max Moholt in the star punters category, averaging 40.5 per punt, long of 49 this season. Low snap, Merle gets it away. Deep kick all the way to the 17, and a big hit at the 19-yard line. Orlando will start deep in their own territory. Merle does a good job of forcing Orlando into a long field.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Bryant will hand it off to Parker. Parker breaks a tackle, but rushing yards tough to come by in this ball game. Brewski 19, Parker 50. It's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
2nd and 7. Ball at the 22-yard
Out of the shotgun for Orlando. Pyatt back to pass. Pyatt's in trouble. Wobbly throw is complete, but Oklahoma City wraps him up at the line of scrimmage. Zach Parker makes the catch. It'll set up a 3rd down and 5. Oklahoma City's defense looking a little better, getting a little more pressure on Pyatt.
3rd and 6 from 22-yard line.
4 receivers on a 3rd down and 7. They need exactly the 29. Pyatt back to pass. Pyatt, deep shot for the first time today, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Isaac Holt knocks it down, and Orlando goes 3 and out. Harper will come in to punt. Isaac Holt, another former New York Knight, has found a new home in Oklahoma City. Been here for a couple of years following a trade. Orlando punts it away. Michael back to return from the 43-yard line. And Cam Michael with some space gets up to the 48. Oklahoma City clearly winning the field position battle. Another short field for Red Feather and company. Empty set again for Red Feather here. Brewski has not gotten a carry here in the 3rd quarter. Red Feather shot down the field. Oh, it's picked off at the 34. You gotta be kidding me. Is that Rodney Woods again? That is his 2nd of the game, and he's got 5 on the year. Bang, bang play here. Red Feather looking for Skolander, and Woods gets there a split second early. Red Feather has thrown 3 interceptions, now 11 in his last 11 quarters. But Oklahoma City's defense has been stout today, keeping him in it. Back to pass, Pyatt flips it out left side, caught Allen, and then he's put down by Holt. Rodney Woods has been playing out of his mind over the last few weeks since Orlando started getting going after an 0-2 slow start. 2nd and 5, 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Pyatt is out of the shotgun. That's 5 for the season for Rodney Woods. Zach Parker will set up a 3rd down and short. That's 11 on the season for Red Feather. So a 3rd down and short here for Orlando. Neither team has a 1st down in the first 4 minutes of the 2nd half. Three receivers for Pyatt out of the shotgun on 3rd and short. Line shifts for OKC. Hand off to Parker. Parker got the 1st down. Not a lot of people in the box for the Renegades, as Parker just finds a hole and hits it. 1st down to the 45. Look at the teal conference. Check that gray conference. 3 teams all alone over 500. Minneapolis, Queen City, who's currently playing, trying to get the 4-1. Pyatt back to pass. Pyatt over the middle of the field. Pass. Oh, he caught it! How did he catch that? How in the world did Lorenzo Allen catch that pass? I thought for sure that was going to get knocked down or picked off. Just it must have gone right through Buck Lawless's hands. I don't know how he doesn't even get a hand on it.
1st and 10 from 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Pyatt back to pass. Deep drop back. Pyatt all kinds of time. Has to check it down to Parker. Parker breaks out the tackle and picks up 3. Savage with the stop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Zach Parker. It's okay, buddy. Don't take it personally. Gives Savage a little shove.
2nd and 7. From
122 yards for Pyatt, 105 quarterback rating. Back to pass. And a loss of 1. Lord Raider, contact me and I'll get it to you. You may get the wrong book if you ask them.
Let's go.
It's happened before. It's happened to me. 3rd and 8 at the 40. Four receivers, 3 to the left side. Big 3rd down here for Pyatt. Pyatt out of the shotgun. All kinds of time again for Pyatt. Deep shot down, a failed pass is knocked away again. I believe that was Holt out there on Perez. Holt having a good 3rd quarter. And once again, an Orlando drive following a Red Feather interception ends in a punt. And Orlando pin the Renegades deep. Renegades have been winning field position all day, but the ball is going to hop at the 8-yard line, down at the 9. Renegades deep in their own territory. Coming up Monday night, 1-3 DC Dragons, 1-3 NYC Sailors. The winner ties Baltimore atop the Coastal Division at 2-3. Other action, Dallas at Santa Fe, Tallahassee at Houston. A really good slate of games Monday night. Join us here on the SFL Network. Back to pass, Red Feather. Deep drop back, standing in his end zone, fires down the field, incomplete. And I'm stunned. There was no pass interference. It looked like the defender, either he fell on his own or he was pushed at the last second. No call, 2nd and 10, and Pete Bruschi still has not gotten a carry in the 3rd quarter. I just cannot believe they have just totally gone away from him. Two backs, 2 receivers, 2nd and 10 from the 9. Here's a handoff to Bruschi. Bruschi's got some space. Pete Bruschi, first carry of the 2nd half to the 37, a pickup of 28 yards. They give him 29 officially, 48 on the game for Bruschi, and a first down, Renegades. How hard is that? .440 to go in the 3rd. Oklahoma City still trailing by 4. But a nice run from Pete Bruschi. Line shifts to the right. Handoff up the middle. Bruschi picks up 2. Stephen Lambert on the tackle. Somebody signaled down to the Oklahoma City coaching staff they wanted to see Bruschi get the ball more. Back-to-back carries.
2nd and 8 from 40 yards.
2nd and 8, 3 receivers short side. Oklahoma City's gone to this formation quite a bit today. Hand off to Bruschi, got a few yards. 3rd and 5, Reese Walsh on the tackle. Big 3rd down here for OKC.
2 yards on the play.
Both teams beating each other up in the trenches. It's hard to believe that Oklahoma City is losing the turnover battle by 3. Orlando has played a perfect game in terms of being turnover free, and yet the Intimidators up just 4. 3rd and 5 at the 42. Red Feather back to pass. Red Feather, everybody gets picked up, and the pass is dropped. What a head of first down. Great job by the Oklahoma City front. Orlando already has 3 sacks today, but Merle will come out to punt for the 2nd time in the quarter.
Have selected the punt. Number 36 is deep to receive.
Merle kicks it away. Orlando went for the block, didn't get it. Deep kick all the way to the 11, to the 13-yard line on the return. And that's one of the reasons why Orlando has not been able to put more points up on the board today, because Oklahoma City has not allowed anything major down the field, and Orlando has had to go the length of the field quite often in this game. That's causing drives to stall out. 3 receivers for Connor Pyatt, 17-13 Orlando, and a real good ball game here in the Super Bowl undercard. Hand off to Parker, and Parker breaks up a tackle. Zach Parker in the open field for the first time today. Picks up a first down to the 27, and Billy Joe Casper saved a potential touchdown. A rare big run today for Zach Parker. Five catches, 46 yards on 6 targets for Allen, although the Renegades have done a good job keeping Allen contained. Pyatt back to pass against a blitz, and the pass is caught. 6-yard gain. Oklahoma City brought pressure for one of the first times today. Chambers with the catch, 6-yard gain.
Let's go.
Second and 4 at the 33. And off to Parker. Parker nearly got a first down. Casper cleans up the mess. 3rd and inches at the 36. Orlando's been pretty good in these situations all day. And the Renegades get him off the field. Split backs for Orlando on 3rd and short. 6 in the box for the Renegades. Down 17-13. Handoff right side now. Cuts it back left and got the first down, did Parker. Just barely. Risky play there by Parker to go back against the grain. And somehow Oklahoma City could not find a guy in the backfield to make the tackle.
1st and 10. Ball at the 37-yard.
Four receivers for Pyatt. 1st and 10 at the 37, 1:25 to go in the 3rd. Hand off to Parker. Parker lost a yard. Doubled up in the backfield, 72 yards on 23 carries for Parker. 2nd down, 11.
2nd and 11. Ball at the 36-yard.
Out of the shotgun, rare trips look out on the left side for Orlando. Back to pass. Pyatt in some trouble. Checks it down. Race for the sticks. And a pickup of 7 for Parker. Casper again over there to make the hit. 3rd down and 4. Pyatt was scrambling around a little bit. He knew a sack was coming. Another big 3rd down here for Orlando. Orlando faced 9 third downs in the first half to Oklahoma City's 3, and they faced plenty of them here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 4. A very tight game here in Oklahoma City between 2 long-standing owners, their 6th meeting in 6 SFL seasons. 3rd down and 4 from the 43. Handoff Parker, and Parker trying to get the first down. He did to the 47. Michael and Holt got there too late, and actually Parker was on the bench, and Cooper got the first down. How about the backup coming in for some tough yards? Likely final play of the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 at the 47. Pyatt back to pass. Pyatt all kinds of time. Hit as he threw. The pass is caught, but it's a 1-yard loss. Oklahoma City, as always, very good in the flats. Pyatt 135. Red Feather 171. But the big stat are those 3 Oklahoma City interceptions. That's kept Orlando ahead. End of the 3rd. Orlando 17, Oklahoma City 13. This is the SFL Network.
Second and 10.
2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line, 5 in the box for Oklahoma City. And the handoff on a delay to Parker, and Parker lost a yard. 3rd and 12. It's a big play. Trying to get the Intimidators off the field. 4 receivers ply it out of the gun. Pyatt against a 3-man rush. 8 drop back into coverage, and the pass is nearly intercepted. 4th down. Cam Michael out there on coverage, and the Renegade defense gets a stand again. Cam Michael back to return. Orlando pinned Oklahoma City inside their 10-yard line on the previous punt. Renegades come after it, can't get to it. Michael standing at his 15-yard line. Oh, Michael took a big shot at the 16. Clotheslined. Neither team has scored in the second half. Ten carries, 52 yards for Pete Bruschi. 5.2 yards per carry is 0.3 over his season average. Handoff, Bruschi. Carry number 11 is a special one. Got a first down to the 27-yard line, a pickup of 11. Bruschi certainly has fresh legs. As mentioned, averaging less than 20 carries in each of the first 4 games, has less than 20 carries today. This is a statement drive for Oklahoma City. First down at the 27, 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Bierme still does not have a catch today. 9:49 to go, Red Feather change in the play. Red Feather back to pass, fires it out to Bruschi. Bruschi can't break a tackle, picks up 3. Will set up a 2nd and 7 from the 30.
With the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the 30-yard line.
9:25 and counting. Renegades go out of the eye. 2 receivers, short right side. Bruschi trying to go left, and he's smacked in the backfield. That is Reese Walsh again. And Walsh is slowly becoming one of the best defenders on this team. Got off to a slow start this season. Stephen Lambert, the veteran of this team, one of the all-time leaders in the league in tackles with just 19 tackles this year. Walsh has sort of taken over as that top linebacker. 3rd down and 8 for the Renegades. Back to pass, Red Feather, pump fake. Red Feather deep down the field, it's incomplete. Merle on to punt again. Both defenses in the second half have been fantastic. And no one can break through.
Back to punt. Number 36 is deep to receive.
Oh yeah, this one's mine. This one's mine.
Fair catch called for at the 35 by Perez. Not the best kick of the day for Merle. Orlando still up by 4. If they win, it would be their 3rd in a row. They'd be a game back of Louisville for the first place in that division. The 2 teams don't meet until week 9. They play week 9 and week 12. 1st and 10 at the 35. Pyatt hands it off to Parker, picks up 3. Parker averaging just 3 yards a carry, has totaled 74 yards on the day. 2nd down and 7. Somebody's got to break free. You would think eventually at some point here in the second half. who's going to be that player that makes that game-changing play. Parker takes the handoff, and Parker stood up. Only a 3-yard pickup, another third down here for Orlando. Romberg on the stop. Under 8 to play. Third down and 4 at the 41. Three receivers back to pass. Pyatt check down, caught first down, although driven backwards, but with forward progress. They're going to give it to Perez in the Intimidator offense. Oklahoma City already won one challenge in terms of the spot of the ball earlier in this game. They will not challenge that play. 4 receivers. Coming up, SFL Update post-game show of highlights from Queen City, San Francisco, and we'll break down the 2 games of the day. Pyatt deep, drop back, fires, middle for the first time, ball popped up in the air and incomplete. Savage gets his hands on it. Second down intended for Perez. Pyatt still has not been picked off. 10 interceptions in his first 4 games.
Second and 10. Ball at the 36-yard.
Three receivers, 2 to the short side left for Orlando. Hand off to Perez, and Perez picks up 2. Third down again. Third and 8. Four receivers. Pyatt low snap on third down. Passing deep down the field. It's caught inside the 30 down to the 27. Pyatt now 23 of 30. And a big play down the field by Zach Clark. His first catch all day. Savage got there a split second too late, and Orlando enters scoring position.
First and 10 from 27 yards.
.6:15 to go. Pyatt in the shotgun. 3 down linemen for the Renegade defense. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Parker going to take the handoff. Parker's got some room inside. The 27-yard pickup, Lawless on the hit. Parker slow to get up. 2nd and 3 at the 19.
Number 63 with the tackle.
Under 6 minutes to play. Oklahoma City, especially with their offense still struggling a bit, needs to hold the 3 here. 3 receivers. Pyatt out of the shotgun, hands it off to Parker. Parker breaks off a tackle, gets a first down. 5.5 and counting.
First and 10 from 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Out of the shotgun, trips left. Back to pass, Pyatt down the field, caught at the 1-yard line. Lorenzo Allen's 6th catch. And Orlando is knocking on the door now of the largest lead by either team today. Savage saved the touchdown, but a perfect strike from Connor Pyatt. Out of the shotgun, handoff, Parker. Parker didn't get it. Stopped at the goal line by Savage and Holt. 2nd and goal.
Pick up a 1 on the play. Number 49 credited with the tackle. Let's go. 2nd and goal.
3 receivers, 2 in the backfield. Oklahoma City's got 7 in the box. They need a stop. Hyatt, handoff, Parker, didn't get it! 2-yard loss. And I believe, Lawless on the tackle, I believe Parker was out. 3rd and goal at the 2. Under 4 minutes to play. And the question is Parker in the game? I'm not sure if that's Zach Parker in the backfield there. 3rd and goal at the 2. 4 receivers for Pyatt. Will Pyatt throw for it here? No, they're going to run it again, and it's a touchdown, Orlando! Pyatt's backup comes in and gets the score. And Orlando has made things very difficult for Oklahoma City now. Marcus Cooper with the first touchdown of his season. What a drive for Orlando.
Number 5 is back for the point after. Number 4 on the hold.
And the wind has been taken out of the sails in Transcorp Stadium right now. Still 3 timeouts and 3:35 left for the Renegades, but they're going to have to get a big play out of somebody somewhere. Bovine has been a lot more quiet in the first half. Gut check time now for OKC. Deep shot to the 9. Michael on the return. Michael to the 29-yard line. Looked a little sluggish there after that long series by Orlando's offense. Well, the Renegades are staring a 4-game losing streak in the face with a game at Louisville next week. They got to do something. 3 receivers for Redfeather. Redfeather back to pass. Redfeather all kinds of time, floats it down the middle, and he underthrew it again. Putting too much air on the pass. Rodney Woods swats it away, looking for Bovine. 2nd and 10. A lot of routes up the middle by the Renegades today, and that's no way to test the Orlando Intimidators. Got one of the best free safeties in the game with Rodney Woods. 3 receivers to the left side. Redfeather back to pass. Redfeather, deep shot again, and the pass is overthrown, and Redfeather just cannot complete a pass down the field. Looking for Skolander that time, 3rd and 10 at the 29.
Third and 10 from 29 yards.
Time running out on OKC. Same formation here for the Renegades. Back to pass, Redfeather. Redfeather goes short, passes off the hands of the intended receiver, and it's 4th and 10. And this is not what you would have expected out of the Renegades here on what some could call a season-defining drive. 3 straight incompletions. 4th down and 10, and crowd getting restless. Renegades have got to go for it. They really don't have any choice. Redfeather to keep the game alive. Oh, he threw it short. It's off the hands, and here it goes the other way. That's going to be a pick 6. Insult to injury to Oklahoma City as A.J. Lacoste takes it all the way back. It's 30-13. That 4 plays was a microcosm, an absolute microcosm of Oklahoma City's season. They don't get Brewski involved. Redfeather underthrows passes. Oklahoma City turns the ball over. And the Renegades fall apart in the 4th quarter.
Number 5 is back for the point after. Number 4 on the hold.
And Orlando has won 3 games in a row. Extra point from Fleming is good, 31-13. And Orlando, who was up 17-13 for much of this game, it's going to look pretty good in the box score. Next week, Orlando hosts Carolina, a battle of 2 3-2 teams on SFLN2. Oklahoma City also plays Louisville in what would be one of the biggest upsets in SFL history if the Renegades pull that one out. Minneapolis at San Francisco is the primetime game. The Bulldogs beat Minneapolis last season when the Maulers were healthy in San Francisco. San Francisco also has a new offensive coordinator. Maulers are undefeated as the Bulldogs. Every game is important. They'll be 1 game back of the division lead. That'll be a fun one Thursday, February 11th. A look ahead, Sunday, February 14th. No love lost between Santa Fe and Tallahassee. The Gorillas play tomorrow against Dallas. The Pride also play tomorrow against Houston. Pass caught on the sideline, picks up 5. Ugly numbers for Red Feather today. Baltimore also takes on NYC. That's a huge game in the Coastal Division. Cleveland at DC as the Vipers try to turn around a 3-game losing streak. Monday, February 15th, Dallas at Houston is slated to be aired. Queen City is at Sioux Falls. The 4-1 Corsairs, after beating the San Francisco Bulldogs today at the 3-2 Sioux Falls Sparrows, so that'll be a good entertaining ball game. That game is not being flexed, however, as the league is holding out the second flex between weeks 5 and 7 for week number 7. Sunday, February 21st, Queen City at Minneapolis, currently slated for SFLN2. We'll have an official announcement on the 14th and whether or not that game will be flexed in for DC and Baltimore. 1st and 10 at the 45. Red Feather check down, Brewski. 1-yard gain, no huddle for the Renegades.
26-yard
Back to pass. Red Feather down the middle. Wow, Johnny Bierme wide open. That's his first catch. SFL Update post-game show coming up next. We'll recap both of these games, show you highlights from Queen City and San Francisco. So stay with us for that. That pass is knocked away and incomplete. Oklahoma City just too one-dimensional today. Every time they've tried to hit Bovine, it's been on a deep shot down the field. That worked for a little while in the first half, then Orlando made an adjustment. Pete Brewski, not nearly enough carries for a gold running back. 11 carries, 12 carries, that just does not cut it. They had got to figure out how to get them involved. 2nd and 10, Red Feather deep drop back. Fires in, caught just shy of the first down. 3rd down and inches, coming up on the 2-minute warning. Back to pass, Red Feather fires short, pass knocked up in the air. Incomplete, 4th down. Red Feather is toying with his 5th interception. This has got to hurt Oklahoma City. They turned things around late last year and really looked sharp, winning 3 of their last 5 games. Guido Trace going to go ahead and kick the field goal from 49 yards away to try to cut it to a 2-score game, then onside kick. "49 yards away, Trace, deep field goal to stay perfect on the air, and he makes that. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's now a 2-possession game, 31-16, onside kick coming from Trace. The Renegades scored 23 points against Santa Fe, 23 points against Dallas, 16 here today. Those are numbers that won't win ball games in the SFL. Guido Trace, onside kick, gonna reverse field, pops it up, the ball is short and on the ground. Oh, it's picked up by Orlando, past the 30, on the return, breaks a tackle, inside the 10, and down to the 4. Orlando nearly returns the onside kick for a touchdown, and the Intimidators can do no wrong here in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable. Somehow coming away out of the pile, and Orlando nearly did something that has never been done in the SFL.
First and goal from 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 4, and because Oklahoma City still has 3 timeouts, Orlando's still playing. Zach Parker still scoring. Orlando's making a statement here in this fourth quarter. They are making a statement that this team has come to life. And this is a scary team. 3 wins in a row for Orlando. They have outscored Oklahoma City 20-3 here in the fourth quarter. They are at home for just the second time this year. They still have 5 home games left on their schedule. They're at home against Carolina next Thursday. They're at home against Santa Fe the following Thursday. And they're at home against Dallas Monday, February 29th. So their next 3 games are at home. 1 is against a team that has a record over 500. The extra point is good for the Intimidators. It's 38-16. What a monster win for Orlando here on Super Bowl Sunday.
The kickoff. Abrams back to the return.
Orlando still 2 games left with Louisville on their schedule. Do have to go to Tallahassee. Tallahassee's never lost in Pride Park, so still plenty of difficult games on the Intimidator schedule. Plus a home game hosting Houston. Of course, Houston just 1 loss on the season. Houston-Tallahassee will be intriguing tomorrow. What an unbelievable meltdown here for the Renegades. Red Feather back to pass. Pass caught. 6-yard pickup, no huddle. Oklahoma City still has all 3 timeouts. And we have not had a single underdog win a game here in the SFL in week 5. That pass is overthrown, had a man wide open. Skolander just 3 catches on 7 targets. Red Feather, 1 week it's underthrowing, another week it's overthrowing intended receivers. Every single team that was expected to win this week or had a better record has won. In the first 5 games of the week, DC and NYC, Dallas, Santa Fe, Tallahassee, Houston is tomorrow. Red Feather, another deep shot into double coverage, and that pass is incomplete. I just don't know what Red Feather sees. He's got 2 guys deep on his best guy, and he's not going to make that catch.
Let's go. 4th and 4. Ball at the
Awful
35-yard line.
afternoon for the Renegades. And they played it, first quarter was outstanding. And the third quarter was not bad from their defense either. They moved the ball, they played well, they just incredibly inconsistent as Brewski's going to pick up the first down and get out of bounds, preserving all of OKC's timeouts down 22.
8 yards on the play.
Queen City defeated San Francisco today 35-10. A change in the guard in the offensive coordinator position for San Francisco, much needed. Who knows, maybe after this game, Oklahoma City will be looking for an offensive coordinator.
1st and 10 from 43 yards.
They have dabbled with the idea. Joseph Redfeather's 29 quarterback rating is one of the saddest things I've ever seen. Back to pass, swing out, Redfeather, Skolander, picks up 8, did not get out of bounds. 103 and counting, still all 3 timeouts for OKC, trying to make this a little bit more respectable and honestly a little bit closer than what the final score will likely indicate. First down catch there for Bierme. Back to pass. Redfeather, deep ball, caught by Bovine. Starting to think that's the only route Bovine knows how to run. But a nice route at that, out and up. And the Renegades took a timeout.
1st and 10 from 24 yards.
38-16, Orlando's going to improve to 3-2, winners of 3 in a row. There's not many teams around the league. The Maulers, I know for sure, that have a 3-game winning streak right now. Redfeather to the end zone, that pass is intercepted, and that is interception number 5. That is horrible. Redfeather, no touchdowns, 5 interceptions on one of the worst days of his career. A horrific performance as Orlando can start taking knees now. The Intimidators have forced 9 turnovers in the last 2 weeks. As a team, they have 12 interceptions, 10 sacks, and a forced fumble. I don't think there's not many teams around the league that have 10 sacks and 12 interceptions through 5 games. Tearing it up.
2nd and 11 from 19 yards. Calls a timeout.
Renegades out of timeouts, 3rd and 13. Orlando will just have to run one more play. Post-game show is coming up. We'll break down the 2 games of the day, give you the final stats.
3rd and 13 from 17 yards.
And get you primed for the Super Bowl. Knee taken to make it official. Orlando 3-2, winners of 3 in a row. And their only loss is to Carolina, who was towards the top of the conference on a game-winning field goal on the road. And the other Orlando loss honestly escapes me. At Houston. So 2 quality losses there for Orlando as the game goes final. Intimidators 38, Oklahoma City 16. Post-game show is coming up next. Stay tuned. So the final score, Orlando 38, Oklahoma 16. Let's take a look at the final stats. Connor Pyatt, 24 of 31, 177 yards. The yards don't jump out on the page, but 0 interceptions does. Zach Parker ran hard today, 31 carries, 97 yards, scored 2 touchdowns. Rodney Woods locked down everything deep. 2 tackles, 3 passes defended, 2 of them were interceptions, and he had 47 return yards on the day. Joseph Redfeather, just a mess. 23 of 43, 259 yards, 5 interceptions. And when Redfeather's got 43 passes and Brewski's got 12 runs, something's seriously wrong there. Brewski, 12 carries, 61 yards and a touchdown. Buck Lawless, 13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss in defeat. Let's take a look at what happened in Buffalo between Queen City and San Francisco. San Francisco and Queen City on a Super Bowl Sunday. 4:42 to go in the first quarter. Parkey Chol's first carry. I think I'm going to spin off a tackle, and a sea of green opens up. Why not? I'll score a touchdown. Parkey Chol used to the end zone. Queen City up 7-0. Start of the second quarter. Bartender, I'll have another. Carry number 2. Spin to get a tackle. Break one, and break another for good measure. Parkey Chol, 2 carries, 2 touchdowns. Queen City up 14-0 early in the second quarter. Brock Studwell was good on this day too. He had 2 touchdowns. This one, Daniel Garcia, right up the gut of the Bulldog defense. 21-0 Queen City. And a bow. 28-10, Parkey Chol was hurt in the fourth quarter, but who needs Parkey Chol when you've got backup tight end Clint Myers? His first touchdown of the season, and Queen City dominates San Francisco 35-10. So the Corsairs beat the Bulldogs in a rout. Queen City stays 1 game behind the Maulers, who play each other in Week 7 and also Week 12. Think how huge that game will be. Final stats, Dwayne Drew, 23 of 33, 178 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks. Donald Miller, 8 catches, 75 yards. Not a lot of highlights at all for San Francisco. For Queen City, Daniel Garcia, 23 of 31, 321 yards, 3 touchdowns. Did throw 2 picks. Ivan Mixon had one of those. Parkey Chol, 11 carries, $137, and 2 touchdowns. He was dominant and will return next week for the Corsairs. Brock Studwell showed out as well. 8 carries, 161 yards, or 8 receptions. Check that, 161 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the favorites flex their muscles today. Orlando improves to 3-2. Once again, the final 38-16. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League and the SFL Network. From our SFL studios, Kyle Walsh in San Antonio, Texas, and from Transcorp Stadium in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home fans go home disappointed. In fact, 4 of the 5 road teams this week have won. I'm Kevin Irvine saying enjoy the Super Bowl. It'll be awesome between Carolina and Denver. And we'll see you back here tomorrow night for an important game in the Coastal between DC and NYC. Good night, everybody.